So we're gonna aim to do 5K. You'll have to use your imagination for this bit. We are still torn and it is like quite testing at times. So I wanted to share with you some energy saving tips. Did Fraser go hi?
Hey, come back.
How are you feeling about going back to school next week? I also have a few home updates to show you as well.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. This morning I'm going out for a run with my friend. First thing, it is 9 a.m. and this is becoming a bit of a Sunday routine. So we're gonna aim to do 5K and then hopefully I'll get all my steps in and I'll feel really good for the day. So I'm off to do that now. I also wanted to show you, I've set a few more things up on this little side table. So I'll show you how it's looking. So we recently got this new mirror from Amazon and put it on the wall so that you can check how you're looking before you walk out the door. And then we also got this new side table from Amazon. Put these little flowers on top that we've had forever. And then I actually recently got these two little bunnies, which are so adorable, and they were only from Poundland. Put a couple of coffee table books in here, and then there's space for like your keys and stuff. And then I wanted to get a few baskets for under here, maybe for some shoes, and then like some hats and gloves maybe. Just make it look a bit more of like a side area when you walk in.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
So I'm back from my run and we did 5.5K and about 8,500 steps. So I'm feeling really good that that is like done for the day now. Done my bit of exercise. The boys have been pretty much just hanging out while I was gone. They don't seem to have missed me or anything. So now I'm just gonna quickly have a shower and then we shall do something with the boys. And I also have a few home updates to show you as well today. So I've now come upstairs to Fraser's bedroom because I have a few updates to show you in here. We have started to paint, we've moved his radiator, the frame is now in for his window seat, and work on his bathroom starts in just 2 weeks time. So it really feels like we're starting to make some progress in here. So I'll show you all of those updates, and I also wanted to share with you some energy saving tips. E.ON Next have challenged me to feel some feel good energy today and share with you my top tips on ways to improve your energy whilst also saving energy at the same time. And this is very relevant for us because we've just moved to this home, which is much larger than our previous house. So we have had to come up with clever ways to be more energy efficient. And all of the tips I'm going to share with you today also help to keep a happy mind and boost your mood now that we're all spending so much time at home. So my first tip is to let the sunlight in. As soon as you wake up, throw open the curtains, open the blinds, and not only will this help to boost your mood, but it will also stop you from turning on the lights too often. And when it comes to online classes or online meetings, sit facing a window, and that way the natural light will light up your face and you won't have to use a ring light or a lamp. And that is actually what I'm doing right now. I'm just sat in the window and I'm getting all of this natural light in. And my next tip is to have a switching off list. So this is something that we've created for us and the kids, and at the end of the day we'll just quickly go around and turn off all of the consoles and devices at the wall. And another really good tip, if you're tempted to turn the heating up, is to keep moving. We've learned, well, we've all been at home together, that if you sit still, you will get cold. So we make a big effort to get our family up and moving every hour or so. It might be races around the garden, or going on the trampoline with them, or having a kitchen disco, or doing a little workout. But not only does this naturally warm you up, it also gives you all of those happy endorphins, which is good for keeping a happy and healthy body and mind. And my next tip is to shower to a song. So as the boys are getting older, they're showering more and bathing less, to the point where we're actually getting rid of the tub in their ensuite because we just don't use it. But although they love showering, they'll spend ages in there together having loads of fun. So a really good tip is to use a song as a timer to cut down on the amount of water that they're using. That way they have their favorite song, they have loads of fun, but it's also more than enough time for them to have a shower. And the last tip that I wanted to share with you is to close doors to keep the heat in, or consider zonal heating. So we found in this house that if we close the doors on the areas we're using the most, it really helps to keep the heat in. And with our renovation, we're taking it one step further and we're getting zonal heating. So this essentially splits our house up into zones that have individual heating controls. So that way we can heat the areas that we're using the most and then save money on the ones that we're not using quite as much. Yeah, so I hope you like these tips, and thank you so much to E.ON Next for involving me in the Energy Shift Challenge. I'll pop a link in my description where you can find out more tips and also find out more about E.ON Next's mission. It's all about being sustainable and saving energy where we can. And of course, I would love to know in the comments below any of your tips for saving energy, and of course, boosting our energy while we're all spending so much time at home. But with all that said, let me now show you around this room. You'll have to use your imagination for this bit, but first off, I wanted to show you his new radiator. It's an anthracite grey column rad, and then we went for like nickel pipes on the bottom. So before we had a white radiator right in the center of the bay window there, but whatever we did, we were thinking about putting a sofa there or putting a desk there, or there would be a piece of furniture like blocking the radiator. But there was nothing on this wall, and this radiator is big enough to heat this entire room, so it just made sense to go ahead and move it. But then when the plumber came and moved it, he had to pull up some of the carpeting for the pipes, and then we were really surprised to find that there was this like solid wood floor here underneath the carpet. So it has thrown a bit of a spanner in the works, because now we're not sure whether we should have like sanded down wooden floor in his room or if we should have carpeting. Yeah, so I did a little poll on Instagram about what people thought we should do. Should we have carpeting or should we like make the floor good? And it was such a mixture. I felt like everyone in Britain was like, still have carpeting, and then everyone from everywhere else was like, oh, have nice hardwood floor and a big rug. So I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do yet. I'm still leaning towards carpeting personally, because I really feel like bedrooms should feel like really warm and cozy, but it is actually really nice. And I think we were surprised because although this house was originally built in the 1930s, it was a bungalow for most of the time, and then only this upstairs bit was added much later, so we just assumed it wouldn't be like anything special underneath, but it's actually really nice wood floor. So let me know what you guys think I should do in the comments below. We are still torn. Yeah, so the frame is now in for the window seat. It's going to be more like a big couch because it is such a big space. And now you can see that there's going to be 3 big drawers underneath the seat, which is going to be really handy for storage. And they actually built the whole thing, but they take away the front panels to spray them and paint them off site, and then they just bring it back and put it back on. And then we've got an upholsterer making like a cushion to go on top in like a dark grey. And then Matt has painted in the Farrow and Bolt Hague blue all around the seat, and then we're basically going to be painting halfway up the wall in the Hague blue. Then we're going to have a little stripe of grey paint and then white on top. So that's the plan. Matt's doing it all himself, so like this bit is actually quite tricky, but he seems to like, this was like the test, and we do like the way that it looks. It kind of breaks up the white and the blue. So that is the plan. And I've now set up the cushions to help you visualize even more. So imagine there is like 3 drawers, there's a big gray like soft seat, and then these cushions on top of them. This one is from Fern Living, this one's from Next, this one's from E.ON, and then we got the matching rug for this cushion here. I've just placed it here, but it's actually going to sit halfway under the bed and then half out. So yeah, we're really pleased. I'm starting to like be able to see what it's going to look like, and it's very exciting. And while I've been upstairs talking to you, Matt has actually taken the boys to the local park. They've just walked over together to give them a bit of a run around. Matt and I have actually got really good at being able to like read the signs of each other when we need a break. Like the other day, I was just having a crazy day and he was like, do you want to go for a run for an hour? And I was like, yes, it was so needed. And equally yesterday I took the boys out for the afternoon because you can just tell like it's just been so long now, and it is like quite testing at times. So we have definitely been giving each other like little breaks every now and then. So anyway, he'll be back any minute. He did actually take a camera, so if he did get any footage, I'll insert it here.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for 2. Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand?
So now the boys and I are going to go on the trampoline. It's been amazing weather this weekend. Like, I don't think I've ever appreciated good weather so much in my life. It's just been so welcomed, because like it just puts everyone in a good mood. So we're going to go run around on the trampoline.
That we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
Is it good?
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
And what are you eating?
Pepperoni.
Pepperonki.
Mom, I already teach you how to play games.
You did, yeah. How are you feeling about going back to school next week?
Bad and good.
Bad and good.
Bad. I'm trying to find
What? So you're looking forward to seeing your friends?
Yeah, just my friends. I want to go back to my school and it's like, miss my laser pen. I want to go back to school and it's like
You gonna play with Rosie? No.
So you're going to the mud kitchen?
There's no mud kitchen.
Oh. Are you looking forward to seeing your teachers?
See Holly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have a cookie now.
You can have a cookie when you eat all your dinner, yeah?
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground.
Boys are now watching a show in Fraser's room and they've got snacks as well, which I can't understand because we gave them so much dinner and they're hungry already. I don't know what they're going to do when they go back to school and they can't snack all day. But anyway, they've got some apples and stuff. But I think I'll end the vlog here. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.